Hey everybody, and welcome back. I got a request last night from somebody who's been following my open tuning Jackson Browne and Moody Blues lessons and wanted to know if we could do some Joni Mitchell. Joni was the queen of open tuning. She routinely would perform in 50 different tunings, alternating back and forth between them, multiple guitars, and that's one reason why she never really toured that much, because touring was a very big challenge for her, because you couldn't tour on the road with 50 guitars, and nobody wants to sit there and listen to you tune in between songs. So she was never a huge tourer on the scene back then, but she certainly contributed some of the most amazing songs of our generation. And we're going to do one for you now. So this girl requested "Big Yellow Taxi" by Joni Mitchell, phenomenal tune. And this song is recorded in open E tuning. And what we're going to do, some people get a little bit nervous about tuning their guitars up to open E. And so what I'm going to recommend that we do is we tune the guitar to open D, and then we'll put a capo on the second fret. So let me run down the tuning for you on the guitar. It's very simple tuning. D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. Again, that's D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. And if you recall, we were playing last week. We're doing a whole bunch of Jackson Browne tunes. We did "My Stunning Mystery Companion" and so many others in open D, which Jackson was brilliant with open D tuning. Okay, so here's your chords for this song. There's only a handful of chords, and the rest of it is all a matter of having soul, as Jeff Pewar says. It was a good answer. Yeah, I asked him how he played a particular riff and how he got that tone, and his answer was, it's all about soul. I'm not going to name the chords because, honestly, the names don't make any sense to me anyway, because I'm not a music theory major. But here's what they are. We're barring at fret 5. We're barring at fret 7. And as we play, we're adding our ring finger on the A string, 2 frets up. So it's sort of an F sharp minor type of position. I try and get my other fingers out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Another chord down here is this puppy, which I think is a G in this tuning. In fact, this is a G as well. Okay, so we've got this, which looks like an E7. We can hammer on that all day long. So here's how the main verse goes. Okay, now I'm going to capo it up. It's just a little bit easier to play along with the CD. So our capo is now on the 2nd fret. So we're going to play the same thing, we're just going to move it up. Okay, now, my favorite part of the song is the downward riff. And here's our chords for that. Again, I'm doing everything relative to the capo. So I'm going to call this fret 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm at fret open, 5, open, 3, open, open. Then I'm going to drop down 1 fret on that upper string. And then move the whole shape down to fret 1. Here it is again. Make sense? One more time. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you've got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Okay, let's do a quick run through. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum, and they charged the people $1.50 just to see them. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, hey, farmer, put away that DDT. Give me spots on my apples, but leave me the birds and the bees. And don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard that screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. And don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. And there you go. Nice, quick, easy version of Big Yellow Taxi. There are many Joni Mitchell songs that are played in this tuning, which you can play around with, and there are many good websites that specialize in Joni Mitchell tunes. One of them was Both Sides Now, which was an old favorite. We don't have time to go into it today, but I will show you how it works. If you picture that E7th position, and you start it up here on fret number 4. Okay, so again, watch. Here's that E7th shape on fret 4, down to fret 2. Then you move this finger down here. And you slide it back up. 4th fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, just goofing around with some Joni Mitchell tunings. But there are countless tunings in there. She is the only artist I've ever seen who plays in so many different tunings. I mean, it's one thing to do open D or open G or drop D, but usually an artist has, 2 or 3 custom tunings that they tend to work in. With Joni, it's 50, 60, 70 tunings, and she actually broke them up. If you go and research her, she actually broke them up into tuning families, and she would orchestrate a concert in such a way that she could start in one tuning, play a couple songs in that tuning, and then she knew what family of tuning was coming up next. Maybe it required only tuning the F sharp up to a G, and then getting another few songs out of that. And then on the next group of songs, she would drop the D down to a C. And so she would orchestrate the actual concerts themselves based on the tunings that she needed to strike as she went through. So it's a blast. I regret having never gotten a chance to see her live. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Keep those requests coming, and some of them are getting a little far-fetched, but I'm having a blast, and we'll get to them all as soon as we can. Thanks again. Have an absolutely awesome day. Bye-bye now.